Okay, so another person blocked. Yeah, so it seems today is a blocking day. Why am I blocking this man? Someone just posted that she got pregnant on a ketogenic diet, and she's wondering how does she proceed. Should she continue eating keto, or should she stop and switch back to a high carb diet and all that? And I commented, I said a ketogenic diet is amazing. It's great. Like, what do we eat on keto? We don't even eat any chemicals. We eat real food. We eat healthy foods. We eat amazing foods that are super healthy and nutritious for everybody, mother and baby inclusive. I remember when I was pregnant, because not too long ago I had a baby. My son is a year plus. I was so pumped up and ready, to slay on my pregnancy with my keto diet. I didn't have any plans of eating carbs or anything. But you know how, life happens and we have to flow along with life. I came down with the worst HG of all times. Like, I had really, really bad HG. For those who don't know what HG is, it's called hyperemesis gravidarum. It's an extreme form of morning sickness. You have perpetual nausea, you have food aversions, you can't eat, you can't drink. Personally, I couldn't drink even water. If I took water the whole day, I would throw up and throw up. And you are eating nothing. So what are you throwing up? You're throwing up your body, your stomach fluids, you're throwing up. Sometimes I injured myself. I had wounds. I threw up blood because of the violent throw-ups. There are times I was in the toilet, bent over the basin for hours, just throwing up. I was extremely weak. I had to be in hospital for hydration, taking drips, because that was what was sustaining me. And then you have to find what your safe foods are when you have HG. So my safe foods were frozen Coke. So that was what I was taking for the months when I was hospitalized. And doctors would say, please eat whatever you can eat. So it was either frozen Coke or dry bread. Those are the things I could eat. Now, fast forward to 3 months or 4 months down. I think around my 5th month, I threw up until I gave birth. Like in the labor ward, I was throwing up. It was that bad. But around the 5th month, it got easier, and I was able to eat. Now, so when I finally was able to eat around the 5th month, they ran a profile on my health. My blood level was low, very, very low, extremely low. I've been living on iced Coke, frozen Coke, and I've been eating frozen Coke and bread, dried bread, for months. You can guess what happened. This is somebody who was used to eating salads, healthy foods, and all that. So the doctors even said, look, this is the time for you to go back and start eating that your keto diet. My blood level was very low. My iron levels were very low. I was pale. I was weak. I was sick. And so I tried to go back to my keto diet. In 1 month of including vegetables, eating the way I used to, it wasn't easy. I was never able to go back to the way I was eating before pregnancy. Throughout the pregnancy, I had food aversions. I hated everything I was used to previously. So that was my salads, my eggs, my avocados. I couldn't stand them anymore. So trying to include them into my diet, I tried to. There was significant progress after a month of including these foods in my diet, even though there were times I ate carbs. Oftentimes I had to eat carbs because, like I said, that sickness made me hate food entirely, and it was everything I used to love that I hated. So that was eggs. I couldn't stand them. There was a lot of things, just like major efforts that I had to make to include these things in my meals, even though I stepped out of ketosis and I ate rice and other carb foods. In fact, I think my favorite food when I was pregnant was fried rice. So I ate a lot of that, but I tried as much as possible to include my vegetables, and it helped and improved my health. Like if I had a choice and I was able to stand keto food or was able to eat keto food throughout my pregnancy, I would definitely do that. But what I'm saying is just switching back and trying as much as possible as I could to eat healthy ketogenic food helped and improved my PCB, my blood levels, my iron levels. By the time I did the test again, the doctors were amazed. So I'm sure it wasn't the rice that I think that the vegetables, it was my coconut oil, it was the butter and things that I was able to manage to eat. But this is just to tell you that saying, oh, I can't eat keto while pregnant, that's just you not understanding what a ketogenic diet is in the first place. It is a diet that is. So please do not give advice. So please do not give advice that will make me block you. This man commented after I said yes, it's okay to eat this way. He said no, don't. A keto diet is bad. And so again, I want to point out something. If you have been trying to have a baby, trying and trying and trying for years, and suddenly you switch to this way of eating and you take in, that tells you that the environment is conducive for a baby to come. Probably there was something wrong before that has been corrected. Now, why would you want to go back to eating carbs and sugar that you used to eat when you were trying for a baby? You're going to spoil that environment that has been created, that has been conducive. See, the baby came because the environment was conducive. You were eating right. So the logical, intelligent thing to do would be to continue eating this way so that the baby thrives in that environment in which it came. You don't want to disrupt your body and metabolic profile. You don't want to disrupt your hormonal profile. You want to stay in that state in which the baby came. It's a healthy state. If it wasn't healthy, you won't take it in the first place. So you took in because the baby came and the environment was conducive for the baby to come and stay. So it makes more sense to eat this way. Eat healthy fats, eat your vegetables, eat your protein, so that the baby can thrive. See, babies are born in ketosis. Babies are born in an environment whereby they don't eat, they nurse from you and they take from you. What they take from you are the essential nutrients, your essential vitamins, essential fatty acids, essentials. They don't take carbohydrates and sugar from you. They don't need it. So babies are born in ketosis states. You don't need to eat rice and bread because you're pregnant, because there is no nutrients in those. There's no essential carbohydrates. Have you heard of that before? None whatsoever. Carbohydrates are absolutely not essential. What is essential nutrition wise is your amino acids. You get this from proteins, your vitamins, you get this from your vegetables, your fatty acids, you get it from your healthy fats, your minerals. From the food you eat, you can supplement the minerals too as a pregnant mom. So anybody telling you that you have to eat gari, you have to eat rice, you have to eat coke, you have to eat bread because you're pregnant, that person doesn't understand what they're saying. So ditch that advice and eat healthy for yourself and your baby. All right? Peace out.